In our morning rounds, the CDC says the rate of twin births is up 76% over 3 decades. In many cases, that's the result of fertility treatments. Now, the same fertility specialists involved with those so-called miracle babies are pushing for new guidelines. They recommend just one baby at a time. Dr. Alan Copperman is the director of infertility at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we know that 46% of babies born through in vitro fertilization are multiples, most of them twins. Why is this a problem? Why the new guidelines?
Twins are a good outcome for a couple that has not been able to conceive. However, not all twins are healthy pregnancies. They're 5 times more likely to deliver early. Half of the twin pregnancies are low birth weight, so it can often be complicated for the mom and complicated for the babies. So if we can just cure infertility with a single embryo and one healthy baby, I think we're going to have a lot more healthy babies and great outcomes.
This is stunning that, in vitro fertilization is going on for decades, and now finally some guidelines where you're suggesting, right, that if you're under the age of 35 to implant just one embryo, is that right?
That's right. It used to take 2 or 3 embryos to achieve a healthy pregnancy, but now that we're able to screen embryos, we're able to find an embryo that has the correct number of chromosomes, of chromosome 1, of 2, of chromosome 21, then we only have to put back one embryo to achieve the same success rate that it used to take at least 2 embryos.
Okay, what about a woman, though, who's under the age of 35, who's struggling with infertility, who says, I'm already paying $14,000 for IVF, and now you want me to pay another $4,000 for what's this diagnostic testing so that you can rule out some of the weaker eggs, if you will. Forgive that terminology, but that's how doctors look at it, right? Ones that might have a genetic disorder.
There are lots of cost arguments. I think that even insurers are realizing now that to have one healthy baby is far more cost effective than to have 2 or 3 babies that are less healthy. So in the long run, I think that we're finding that screening an embryo, understanding which embryo not only looks the best but is the best, we're able to increase the chance of a healthy baby, which is cost effective.
Where do you think we're going in all of this?
Oh, I think the future is really bright. I think that we're going to be looking at having more healthy babies. I think we've gotten better and better at freezing and thawing embryos. So if somebody is 35 years old, we can not only have a healthy baby now, but we might be able to freeze an extra embryo or 2 so she could have a sibling whenever she's ready to. This is a matter of empowerment of women. This is the ability to control when a woman can have a child.
And the more we know about the human genome, the more we'll be able to implement these kinds of procedures.
The future is so incredibly bright. We're going to know a lot more than the number of chromosomes within the next year or 2.
All right, Dr. Alan Copperman, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.